that Tina's daughter's issues stem from a lack of parenting. Tina and her daughter started living with me when her daughter was an infant. Tina was supposed to take care of my children in exchange for room and board, but Tina was allowing my daughter to engage in drinking and smoking. After Tina moved out of my home and cleaning her space, I found multiple vodka bottles underneath her bed. After Tina left my house, she moved home to home with her daughter, not having a job.
I received multiple job offers, and I could not accept them due to the fact that I had no one that would take on my daughter.
Tina says that she cannot get a job or find stable housing because of her daughter's behavior, but I believe that's an excuse. There was a time for 3 years when Tina's mother was caring for Tina's daughter. Tina still couldn't get a house and a job. It's time for Tina to take responsibility, grow up, and become a mother.
You think, and others in the family think, there's been some real questionable parenting going on here on her part, correct?
And I absolutely 100% agree with that, but I will say that this mom has really stepped up in the last year and a half. And I have seen her do this remarkable turnaround to where she has become the parent today that she was not yesterday.
Okay, turn around from what?
From homelessness and not being able to work, not being able to have a stable environment.
If everything is fine and you've got this turned around, aren't you still homeless?
Yes, right now.
Are you still unemployed?
Yes.
So
because
where's
of
this
all the
miraculous turnaround? I'm not trying to disparage anything here. I'm just trying to find out. You can't be in denial and hope to turn things around with this child. According to family, and you tell me if some of this is true or not, that in the past she's covered the baby's head with a blanket when the baby was crying.
I never seen that.
Okay, well, we've got
that
those.
Never happened.
I mean, I'm not saying it happened. I'm
No, I
saying it's in
understand.
medical documents.
And he's right, they're there.
Okay,
I told
this
you
is the
that.
first that I've heard this.
And that there's been no bonding, no taking the baby out, no togetherness between you and the baby, and so there's been an attachment problem.
That's news to me.
Well, that's what reactive attachment disorder is.
Okay.
That's with the diagnosis.
Okay.
Well, is that true or?
My daughter and I, yes, she has issues, but I love her consistently, just as much as I love my son.
Well, I'm not saying you don't. I'm trying to get an idea of what this child's experience has been.
Everywhere I went, my daughter went with me when she was younger.
No job, unstable housing.
And I did have a job.
Homeless periods. The allegation was made that you shopped the child around at various doctors for prescriptions, and that you've punched, kicked, hit, and pulled her hair.
That's false also.
Marie has made those allegations against her.
Right, but that never happened. I never physically abused my child.
Why would she say those things?
Right now she's angry with me